Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Yasharallah. Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakakodash for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Akwaf that's keeping the faith in the work. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, and verse 18. It says, "The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge." All right? And you see what's going on the screen. I'm going to let this little video clip play in a minute, but just folly on top of folly. Of what I assume is a dad and two sons. And he teaching folly, right? Which clearly is against scripture. But this really represents the mindset of the majority of the Most High's people. May not be in this magnitude, right? 9 times out of 10 is on some thug or on some, good Christian or whatever the folly is. It's being passed down from generation to generation, right? So that's the inheritance of the majority of the Most High's people. It's folly. So let this video play. I'll be back. And my sentiment exactly. Like, what the heck? What the whole hell is you doing, man? Right? Spin that back. Like, what's so fun about that, man? Like, real talk, that's borderline fun boyish. Right? I don't know if you understand the lingo, because I believe that's a Southern thing. I know we've been saying that since I was in high school. To be a fun boy is to be a part of the ABC community. And that was real suspect right there. Well, what I just saw. What this man is teaching his sons. You know what I'm saying? Crazy as hell, man. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4. And verse 5, it says, "Behold, I have taught you statutes and judgments, even as Yahweh my power commanded me, that ye should do so in the land whither ye go to possess it. Keep therefore and do them, for this is your wisdom and your understanding in the sight of the nations, which shall hear all these statutes and say, surely this great nation is a wise and understanding people." Nobody saying we are wise and understanding people based off of this folly that this nigga teaching his sons, man. His sons, man. It really wouldn't matter if it was his sons or daughter. It don't matter. Folly is folly. But I'm just saying, right? By you being the male, then you're supposed to teach your son how to be a leader, man. Hell, climbing the pole and spinning on the pole got to do with leading the nation. That's crazy as hell, man. All right, verse 7, it says, "For what nation is there so great who hath power so nigh unto them as Yahweh, our power, is in all things that we call upon him for? And what nation is there so great that hath statutes and judgments so righteous as all this law, which I set before you this day? Only take heed to thyself, and keep thy soul diligently, lest thou forget the things which thine eyes have seen, unless they depart from thy heart all the days of thy life. But teach them thy sons and thy sons' sons." All right? That's what we're supposed to do. Teach our sons how to be real men. According to the word, man. Not according to this wicked ass world that we live in. Right? And go to the book of let me see. I think that's First Kings. Let me see. First Kings chapter 2 and verse 1, it says, "Now the days of David drew nigh that he should die. And he charged Solomon his son, saying, I go the way of all the earth. Be thou strong, therefore, and show thyself a man." So King David speaking to Prince Solomon, who's about to become King Solomon, right? And he's instructing him on not only how to be a king, but how to be a man. And what King David is about to say ain't got nothing to do with what this nigga doing on this screen with his sons, man. Right? This just, that's really disturbing right there, man. You ain't even laughing about it. That's crazy. Verse 2 says, I go the way of all the earth, be thou strong, therefore show thyself a man, and keep the charge of Yahweh thy power, to walk in his ways, to keep his statutes and his commandments, and his judgments and his testimonies, as it is written in the law of Mashah, that thou mayest prosper in all that thou doest, and whithersoever thou turnest thyself, that Yahweh may continue his word which he spake concerning me, saying, If thy children take heed to their way, to walk before me in truth with all their heart and with all their soul, there shall not fail thee, said he, a man on the throne of Yasharallah. So like I said, this is not King David simply saying how to be a king, but he also teaching his son how to be a man. Right? Straight like that, man. Now these two boys that's on this screen, they gonna grow up and follow if the Most High, however long the Most High allows this place to exist. When I say this place, I'm talking about this wicked ass world. 2nd Ezra 6:9 says Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows. So however long the Most High allows Esau, Edom to rule this world, these boys are gonna grow up in absolute folly. Ain't no telling what kind of wickedness and perverted things they gonna get into because of the upbringing of their dad, man. That's a damn shame. Alright? Straight like that, man. That's a damn shame. Right? So and I'm gonna end with Zechariah 13, man. Cause that's basically the outcome of this nonsense that this man teaching his kids, man. Zechariah 13 and verse 8, And it shall come to pass in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. Right? And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say it is my people, and they shall say Yahweh is my power. Right? So lock 1 second. But yeah, that's the outcome of the majority of the Most High's people. 2/3 of the Most High's people will get put to death, and 1/3 of the Most High's people will make it through the trials and tribulation to come, and will be deemed the Most High's people. Those 2/3, man, them niggas, bro. And nigga does not pertain to so-called blacks only, right? Niggas a mindset. Right? You so-called blacks, you so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Americans, and all our brethren around the world. If you got the mindset of a nigga, then a nigga you are. And at the end of the day, if you don't change your ways, the Most High gonna put you to death, man. Straight like that. Right? So, with that, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah these precepts and video were edifying. Kol Haloyim La Yahweh Basham Yahweh Shai Bahasham Harakako Dash. Shalom, Yashalom.